Ah, I didn't see you there. Just kidding. Welcome to my crib. Also kidding. I know it's not cribs, but come on, let's show you my crib anyway. As you obviously already know, I'm Jamiel J.O. Lewis, world's greatest actor. Just kidding. Not really. Come on in. Let me show you how I live. I'm sure you want to see inside the life of a real celebrity. I felt like inviting you in. I really wanted to get you to, know the real me. I'm not always Jim Bond, although I do have his gun. So I keep it right here next to a picture of my old ex-wife, the bitch, and it just reminds me that, what I could do to her one day if I ever get drunk enough. Just kidding. Cut that part, right? And so also, if you didn't know, I'm a bit of a big game hunter, actually. I didn't use a gun, unlike Jim Bond. I don't always do that. Actually, this one I took down with my bare hands. I was in Africa, and I wasn't even on a hunt. I don't do big game hunts or anything like that, And we were on a photo tour, and I just saw it, and you get this urge, and you just have to go out and kill. And I just got my hands around its neck, and I just held it for about 10 minutes. I forgot to use every part, like the Native American thing. You're supposed to eat all the meat, and we didn't do any of that, but, we did donate the carcass to a local bonfire that I made myself. Tour's not over, it's a big house. It's a really big f***ing house, actually. Can I say on camera? It's alright, we'll just fix it after the fact. By the way, these are my Givenchy Burberry collaboration. It's one each on the either side. Each one made their own lens. Not incredibly expensive, well, I wouldn't even know, because actually I got them for free, because that's what happens when you're a bit of a celebrity. But that's just because they were both actually fans of Jim Bond, and it's not the only thing I've ever done. I've done actually a couple of one-man shows, quite a few plays. I wrote a children's book that was banned from most shelves, and it was burned in several countries. This chicken was actually found in a mass chicken grave in the Incan, Mayan, Aztec ruins of chicken pizza. And if you didn't know about that, you probably never will. You probably can't afford to go there. I'm just kidding, but probably not. We're not going to talk about that. That has nothing to do with anything. If you could just f***ing cut. It's not me at all. I swear that's not me. Oh, over here's my housekeeper. She does all the dishes. Here's where the magic happens. You got to have your ranch. You gotta have your ranch. Well then, I guess that's about it then. It's my crib. Oh, just kidding. It's just one of those cool doors that, it's the swingy door, like where the maids and servants come out. Alright, moseying on to where all the magic happens. The real magic. So if you weren't aware, been sponsored by Absolute Vodka. They're big fans of Jim Bond. Probably have also the other things I've done, like my children's book, which you should try to pick up if you can find it or it hasn't been burned. And it's important to get a bit of the fuller food groups, which is vodka, whiskey, gin, and sambuca. Just kidding, sambuca's terrible. So anyway, it's a very important part of the day. So here is where the magic happens. This is where we got together, me and all of my friends that I'm always hanging out with, celebrities, all of them. I like to be humble. And basically, we sit here, we watch films, mostly my films, almost entirely Jim Bond, that's all I've purchased. But basically, my real passion is making beats. I've sold a few beats before. I don't think I've heard them on the radio yet, but I don't listen to the radio. I don't own a radio. That's ridiculous. I use only Tidal. This is just a little thing I've been messing with lately. It's got a little bit of a flair. Like, I'm trying to invent like a new dubstep and mix it with like old wave, new wave, retro, post-retro, future retro, How do you know I like to tinkle the keys, as it were? I taught most of Flea, if you ever heard of the Red Hot Chicken Peppers. So if you notice that all of a sudden your underwear are gone on fire, just understand that that's just what happens when you're playing the bass. Alright, you ready to follow me? Up to where the magic happens. This is a Laserdisc, an original copy. Back to the future. Even the director, Steven Scheisberg, has no idea that I even have this. This was in his basement. I met him once. I met him several times. We hang out all the time. He offered it to me subliminally. I could tell in his body language he just wanted me to have it. So I just took it. And now it's mine. Turn around real quick. Can I just show you this? This tapestry was taken from an Etruscan prince. We've been grave robbers for possibly centuries, and I was the one who broke the whole thing, where I'm no longer robbing graves, but I'm now acting. Alright, in this hallway is also where the magic happens. This is, there goes, sometimes my ass just does things of its own accord. This painting was done by me, blindfolded, by throwing paint across the room with my feet. Alright, and this also was a room that I gave to my assistant. I let him live here for free, but also he pays me. When you're an actor, you really have to respect the process, because honestly, this is where the magic happens. This is where I'm going to be going through the psyche of Jim Bond and just trying to figure out how to get into his head, how to get into his pants, how do I fit into those pants. Do you understand what I'm saying to you? It's quite sexual, but also quite confusing. Most importantly though, I've never stuffed my pants. Make sure you're still recording, you fucking camera guy. I just need to address these goddamn rumors that Jim Bond doesn't fucking stuff his pants. Actually drank it down my lungs. So I gotta be honest, I'm feeling pretty tired of you. And basically I want you to get the out of my house. Oh wait, before you go, actually, before I kick your ass out, real quick, I didn't show you that this actually is a real pistol that they let me keep when we were done filming. It's literally my prized possession. And I just love it so much. And that's what we call acting. So anyway, thanks for coming. It was great having you. And now I'm hoping that you know a little bit more about the real me, the Jamiel J.O. Lewis, and not Jim Bond. So when I'm in the pub trying to have a drink, and you come up to me and you want me to beat you up because you think I'm Jim Bond, that's not true. That's not who I am. Ridiculous. And I'm done with it. I just want you to leave. And don't you leave though. Don't you leave. I've got more to say. That's it. This is the end. I don't ever want to see you again. You get the hell out of here.